and welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting our first snow that we've had in about 3 or 4 years, so I'm super excited. But cold weather means we have to stay inside, so I thought I'd go ahead and take this opportunity to clean my kitchen and dining room and living room. So why don't you guys get comfy and come along? So first things first is we needed to tackle these dishes. I had a couple sitting in the sink from the night before because the dishwasher was running and these were just left over. So I'm going to rinse these out real quick and set them aside till I can unload the dishwasher. And then we'll get those all loaded up and then we'll start on the rest of the kitchen. I want to take a minute to ask everyone, what's the weather like where you are? I'm here in West Texas, and when I was recording this, we had really just gotten a lot of like freezing rain and some sleet, and I think the temperature was probably in the lower 20s or so, but now as I'm doing this voiceover, I think our temperature is at like 6 and feels like was like -2. So I'm not used to this cold weather. I don't know where you guys are from. Please drop a comment below and let me know what's the weather like where you are and where you're from. Now that I've got this emptied, I'm going to load what I have in the sink, and then it'll be ready for all the dishes that we dirty throughout the day, and then I can run it tonight while we're sleeping, and it'll be ready to go in the morning. Now I'm going to take the time to scrub out the sink with the Pink Stuff cream cleanser, and it's been a while since I've done this, so I wanted to get it really good and get it all nice and clean, and that way I can put the dishes away and be done with that part. Now that I've gotten most of the counter cleaned off, I'm going to take these jackets and bags and things that we always have collecting on these chairs and put them away. I don't know what it is about these chairs, but we always have things hanging on them. And then I'm going to get my coffee and my other drink and get it all cleaned up so that I can wipe these counters down. Today I'm going to use the lavender scented Mrs. Meyer's on my countertops. And then I usually go over it with like a wet washcloth or a wet rag because I don't like the way that it leaves a film on these counters. I don't know what it is. It doesn't leave it smooth and shiny, but I like the way it smells. So I just do that and then I go over it with a wet rag. As you can see, I've got a couple of Valentine's Day decorations already up in my kitchen. I haven't fully decorated. I'm probably going to do a video on me decorating for Valentine's Day, but I picked up that little bunting banner thing, the little heart on my dish towel right there from Hobby Lobby the other day. It was like 40% off, so it was really like $2, and I thought it was so cute, so I wanted to put it up right away. And then that other little dish, I think it's called a ramekin, but I thought it was so cute, and I've had it and I've never been able to use it, so I put it up, and I did have candy in it, but my kids ate it all really quick. So I guess it's good that it doesn't hold very much because then they can't eat a whole lot. So I'll probably just have to refill that a couple of times, throughout the week, only put a couple pieces here and there, and then we can have our candy last pretty much all season. Now that we have the kitchen all cleaned up, we're going to focus on this little area of the kitchen. I think it's called a butler's bar, but this really is just a drop zone for our house. Everything ends up here. Mail, charging stations, everything. And what I'm packing up right there are rechargeable hand warmers that we got on Amazon last year, but really we're just starting to use them this year. We like to use them a lot at football games, and I take them weekly to one of my daughter's volleyball practices because they practice in a gym. Here in West Texas, there's a lot of people that put up gyms in their backyards, like big metal buildings, and then they buy a volleyball court and a volleyball net, and they have practices there. And ours is in one of those gyms, and it's very cold because it's not insulated. And when it's like in the 40s, it's even colder in the gym because it's just not insulated. So I take those hand warmers with me. They help out a lot. I can see if I can find a link if you guys want it below. I'll try to drop it below. Comment if you guys want the link. But now I'm just putting away some medicine up here in this medicine cabinet, and then I'm going to try to find a way to somewhere to put these other. We've got some Amazon Echo things. I don't know what they are, but little speakers, little Bluetooth speakers, and I gotta find a place for those. And then this box that came in the mail, and just get this all cleaned up. But I absolutely hate this part of our kitchen because it always is just cluttered. Let me know, do you guys have a space in your kitchen that's the same way? And what do you do about it? Do you have like a weekly clean out, or are you diligent and you clean it up every single day? And if you are, you're way better than me. But oh, and this is a rechargeable thing that my husband got off of Amazon that you can charge any kind of USB or USB-C device. You can also jumpstart your car with it. So we like to keep those in our vehicles, and right now we were just charging it to make sure it was fully charged before this freeze hit.
I left my heart in New York that snow white Saturday. Snowflakes were falling and the taxi spun out in this endless Milky Way. New York, you're so lonely with your cold white arms. I close my eyes and every time I'm coming back to you. Columbus Circle was empty like it's never been before. Just a few lonely people and the horses outside the Sherry Netherland. New York, you're so lonely with your cold white arms. I close my eyes and every time I'm coming back to you.
My floors were absolutely disgusting on this day. I can't even believe that they got so bad. So here I am, I'm vacuuming in the kitchen, and I decided on this day to split it up, and as I cleaned each room I would vacuum it, because if I wait to vacuum my entire house all at once, my back is killing me. And then adding mopping on top of that, oh my gosh, my back just dies. So here I'm just gonna mop the kitchen, and then I will do the dining room and the living room as soon as I get those done. And then afterwards I did mop everything, so that kind of killed my back. But I don't even know why I mopped, because it snowed and then the dogs brought in muddy paw prints and everything. It needs it done again. So maybe I'll record another video of me cleaning again. I don't know. So here I'm going to take all of the stuff off the dining room table, and I'm going to get all of this wintry napkins and things off, because I do have some Valentine's Day plates that I'm going to pull out here in a little bit, and I want to probably do those in the Valentine's Day video. So I'm just going to get this table cleared out and ready to be redecorated for Valentine's Day.
I close my eyes and every time I'm coming back to you. with your cold white arms. I close my eyes, and every time I'm coming back to you, New York.
Now that I've gotten the kitchen table all cleaned off and ready to go, I'm gonna take these green napkins that I had in these napkin rings. I watched a tutorial on Pinterest on how to make your napkins into bows, and I thought that was really cute over Christmas. So I'm gonna take those out of the napkin rings and I'm gonna fold them back up. And then I have these red and white striped napkins that I used for 4th of July last year, and I thought that they might be perfect for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna try that out. I'm not sure if it's gonna look cute with the pink heart plates that I have, so I don't know. We might use those somewhere around the kitchen just for color, or maybe I might change out my hand towel. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we do the Valentine's Day video. But I wanted to get them out since I was putting these away. That way I only have to get up above the refrigerator once, because I hate pulling out a step stool to do that, because obviously I can't reach. So I'm gonna do that, and then those are the Valentine's Day plates sitting right there on the counter in those paper wrappings, and I'll get those unwrapped and we'll get ready to go. As I started to vacuum right here in the dining room, I noticed that Charlie Brown had gotten quite a bit of food outside of his bowl. He's gotten very messy as he eats lately. I don't know what the deal is. He is getting older, so I don't know if it's harder for him to chew. We might have to switch up his food. I don't know. He's almost 13, I guess, maybe. Yeah, almost 13. So I just wanted to get all that swept up really quick so that I can vacuum in here, and I might have to think about switching up his food. Okay, now I'm going to take a quick break now that I've gotten the dining room and kitchen all set up. I'm going to start our dinner. It's about 1 o'clock and I want to get this in the crock pot because it cooks for like 4 or 5 hours. But what we are going to do is have Mississippi chicken. I know a lot of people like to do like a Mississippi roast, but we like to do it with chicken. We've actually never had it as a roast, but we're just taking 2 good-sized chicken breasts, and I'm taking all of the nasty bits off, the pieces of fat and the gross stuff that's on the chicken breast, and I'm going to clean those up really quick and put those in the crock pot. And then you add a little bit of ranch. It's normally supposed to be like a packet of ranch, but we don't buy packets. We just have like that big, you can see it right there, like a big container of ranch. We get that from Sam's, so it's a lot cheaper to get it there instead of buying the individual packets. So normally it's like 2 chicken breasts, a packet of ranch, and then half of a packet of au jus mix. And then I like to do a couple of good spoonfuls or good heaping bits of the, I don't know how to say it, is it pepperoncinis? Little banana peppers, and then I add a lot of that juice in there as well. So here's the ranch seasoning, and then here's the au jus gravy. You add maybe half a packet because it is very salty. So if you don't want it very salty, don't put as much as I am. So that's about half. And then I needed to get a fork to get those out. These are the pepperoncinis. And I do a couple of good heaping spoonfuls. I like to have those in with my chicken. It just tastes really good. Oops, got some on my hand. And then I add a little bit of the juice from the jar. And then it takes a whole stick of butter on top of that. And later on, I did add a little bit of water because I didn't think that the chicken was going to create enough juice for it. And when you shred up the chicken, it absorbs a lot of the juice. So I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of juice in there. And because I was out of chicken broth. Normally I would do chicken broth. So I just added a little bit of water. And now I'll get this going in the crock pot. I think I set it on like 4 or 5 hours on low, and it was perfect. I shredded up and we had it with some baked potatoes, and it was the perfect dinner. Nice warm on a cold day for us Texans. Now that I've gotten the coffee table all cleared off, I'm going to go in with my Method wood cleaner. It's in like the almond scent. It smells so good. This is my absolute favorite cleaner. It smells absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried it yet, go find it. I have a hard time finding it at like Walmart and stuff. I usually have to find it at Target. So go and find yourself a bottle because it smells absolutely delicious. And I'm going to wipe off this coffee table. This coffee table actually is something that my husband and I made when we moved into our first rental house, and we needed a big coffee table. It's actually the size of probably like a dining room table. I would love to take my dining room table that I have now and get rid of it. I've had it for like 8 years now, and I'd love to put longer legs on this and make it our dining room table. It is so big and I love it. But now I'm going to move over to the TV cabinet and get all that Nintendo Switch stuff put away and wipe this off and get it ready for us to put decorations on it for Valentine's Day. And this little photo album I found the other day when I was cleaning some stuff out, and it's really fun. It's got a lot of pictures in it from when Vince and I were dating, and we just celebrated our 18-year wedding anniversary, so it was really fun to look at that. It was like a blast from the past, and I had it out, and now I'm going to put it down here so that we can look at it more. I had it like in a closet, like underneath some stuff, and I mean, we hadn't looked at it in years, so it was so fun to look at old pictures. But now I'm putting a picture frame up there and just putting other things to get it ready for Valentine's Day. Now I'm going to go in with my O-Cedar spin mop and mop these floors, which, like I said earlier, was a complete waste of time because that afternoon the dogs came in with wet paws and muddy paws, and there's nothing but footprints and paw prints all over my floor. But I mean, I guess it's my own fault because I did mop when it was snowing. So, but here you can see that I did it. So it's, I guess it's not time wasted, but it got done and now I have to do it again. So I'm going to do the kitchen and the living room and dining room, and I did do the hallways and stuff leading up to my kids' bedrooms so that I can at least say that I got my entire house mopped. you've made it this far into the video, I just want to take a minute to say thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a really long time since I've posted a video. My life has been very busy and very hectic, but I knew that I wanted to get back to it. So hopefully I can get back and do little regular scheduling videos and just really get back into it. But if you like this video, please subscribe and be sure to hit that bell so you get notified when I post